Especially after Peter's Congress. It's such a state, like really, you can't imagine how significant it is when a group of men, like soldiers, went through certain things and some kind of lump of unity was formed. Yes, of course. Meaning you achieved some kind of state of sensation that's left inside, which got inscripted inside of people, yes. And it's not that it's holding up or regulates something, it just remains in the air, and people among themselves sort of fluctuate on that state. Yes. But is it good? You once mentioned that it's not always good when people get caught up on that state. I don't think it's going to last long. You see? I think it's going to pass very fast because because it is so necessary. We study intensively, and these states will pass very fast. Though the only thing though is each state we need to realize very clearly. And to realize means to see what's happening in that state with me, with us, together, with the whole upper system. How are we positioned in regards to it? Where that upper force is gradually being revealed in us. It's somewhere inside of us, acts subconsciously for us. So how can we reveal it? So that's what we need to aspire to. But even if we compare it to the Arava, it's when we also came to a certain interesting state, and now it's a bit different level. Different level, of course. It is more realized, more knowledge because the preparation was adequate. We had an adequate preparation. I'll tell you, nevertheless, people gave up a lot of their own. Even, listen, from Israel alone, there were about 300 people, right? Probably. Each spent approximately $1,500 minimum. You see? It's about $500,000 all combined, and the rest people came from all over the places, came from far, from America, Canada, UK, China, anywhere you want, Middle Asia. They've invested so much money, so much effort, so much desire. You see, I count it that way because how else can you estimate the effort according to these things? Here in all groups around the world, it was a very serious campaign. Such self-abnegation. So I personally think that the preparation was insane for that state. And now we are going to have even more, even stronger, of course. You need to look at what kind of changes happen in people, in the surrounding world and in us. And between them two, we need to check which way we're leaning toward more. But in any case, the congresses will be more and more open. And we are also going to be more and more open. At this Congress, we finalized the period when we were inverting, when we were doing internal things, are enclosed. Now it's going to be different, except for saboteurs, freeway in and out for the rest. But it seems that precisely because in Petah Tikva men were gathered for 3 days, closed up at the new center, it was some kind of, it felt like St. Petersburg was an event that supported what was happening here and vice versa. internal flow, like mutually supporting entities. Yes, well, when you have how many men have gathered in total? I think over 600. Okay, 600 men that gathered together after very serious preparation. It's a very serious thing, of course. There was also about the same amount of people, amount of men, no more. And the rest were women. There were about 1,600 or 1,700, I don't know. But out of all, there were about 65% female participants, two-third female, about 65%. But men's congresses, in particular, when men are there are no no other, you see it's yes and no because women's have has a demand of its own, though. Though she shows herself as a women's half, and there is something to it that there are women next to us, but that in contrary tunes you into even a bigger responsibility, eggs you on, you know such term, holds you like this, jerks you up, holds you responsible to provide, and they bring in their desire, their goal to the same action. Look, we read from Matan Torah, the giving of Torah, as the mean to change the human nature. We read from it that women have to participate, and indeed we are approaching times so when we're becoming more integral, and you can't accomplish anything without women. It's good when only men gather together. We will practice those kind of things, like get away to desert, like we did before. It's good for us. It gives its results. Once the heat recedes here in Israel, we are going to have such getaway, either on the south or north of the country. But it has to be a combination with general congresses.